Hello everyone and welcome to our video and welcome to our veggie garden. So this is episode 4 in our veggie garden series. So in our previous episodes we've dismantled some pallets and built some raised garden bed boxes, and then we've filled them up with some soil and planted some fruits and vegetables. In today's video we're going to be doing some similar things. So we've built some garden bed boxes. We're going to head over to the garden supply centre, pick up some more soil and fill these garden bed boxes, and then after that Ella and Emily are going to plant some more vegetables. Alright, let's have a look at the garden. So this is what it looks like at the moment. This is 4 weeks in. So here we've got the Brussels sprouts. Here is the cauliflower. We've got the carrots along here. And then also the broccoli along here. And as you can see, we're starting to get into some autumn weather, and all the weeds and everything are popping up, but it does also mean that we've had some terrible weather lately. So it's very overcast today and we haven't filmed anything in a while because the weather's actually been quite wet and windy. As you can see, our peas are doing quite well. I think we've had some heavy rain, so our spinach is just suffering a little bit. We have to cover them up and work something out there. And as you can see here, our seedlings are doing quite well. So the plan from here is that we're going to head over to the garden supply centre and pick up some more soil. We are the Mitchells. There's Emily, Leo, Max, Ellen and Charles. And as a family, we've had our fair shares of ups and downs. But when the boys were born, we had 3 under 2. So right now we're heading to the landscaping supply centre to pick up more soil for the garden. So when I rocked up to the garden supply centre, they were actually quite busy. Had to wait out on the street for a while before I could even go into the place. I guess being a weekend and a Sunday, everyone's getting all their DIY jobs and all their gardening jobs out of the way. But right now we're heading home and we're going to continue working on the garden. So as you can see here, we've now picked up the soil, and the plan at the moment is to dig all the weeds out of here, get this all prepped and ready to go. And then we've got our garden bed boxes here. They're going to go in there, and then we're going to fill them up, and then we're going to plant some vegetables. So we've finished prepping the dirt here. It's time to put the garden bed boxes down and start filling them. So that's all the weeds and everything that we dug out of here. It's ready to go back into the bin. Also, when selecting your pallets, make sure that you check and they say HT. This means that the pallets have been heat treated and they're still safe to use for your garden bed boxes. There's various different codes that they have on pallets. The one that you want to look out for is MB, which is methyl bromide, which means that it's been dipped in acid and it's harmful to your garden. So guys, it's the next day and let's have a look at our progress. As you can see, that load of soil filled 2.5 raised garden beds, and at the moment it's time to start planting some more vegetables. Emily is all gloved up and ready to go. Emily, what are we going to plant here? What is it, Emily? No, not yet. We got to dig.
winter in the garden.
Can I some more?
Ask Daddy. What do you ask? You ask him.
Please. That's no.
Okay, the next one now.
Oh,
Is that how you garden, Emily?
Daddy's apple. Dada. So happy. Mommy.
I think we've got our shovels down. Okay, Emmy, time to put the tools away. Put the tools back in the bucket. So something that Ellen rescued on the side of the road was this little bench here, and it's quite a small mini one. The plan is to restore it, and then we hope that'll be a nice addition to our vegetable garden. So in the upcoming videos, we're going to be restoring that bench. Will be a good addition to this garden. So now guys, if we have a look at what we've spent in this episode. So when we're having a look at the dollars, 1 load of soil, which is the Jeffrey's Veggie Garden mix. Now, to put this in perspective, we're not just getting any clean fill. This is Jeffrey's Veggie Garden soil, so it's got all the nutrients and the vitamins for vegetables, which will make the ideal growing conditions for the vegetables and fruits that we want to eat. So that cost us $49.74, and now that kicks the total up to $224.89. So in the scheme of things, that is quite a lot of money to spend on something that we first said that we're looking at doing on a budget. But bear in mind, you know, in a few months when all this starts to grow and be ready for harvest, that's when we're going to see all of our rewards. So guys, when we have a look at what we've spent in time, so previous to this episode, we have spent 22 hours of labor just on this garden, but then throughout the week we have spent an hour building these 2 additional boxes for the garden. And then yesterday and today in total, we've spent about 5 hours just working on this garden just to get it where it is at the moment. So we have a look at that in the scheme of things. So 22 and then 1, so that's 23, and then another 5 hours. So we've spent about 28 hours at the moment just on our garden. Now when we have a look at the value, obviously we haven't harvested yet, so we're not getting anything back in physical sort of dollars as such, but as you can see earlier, Emily were really excited to get into the garden, start planting, and then just start getting their hands dirty, which is really exciting to see. I mean, like, I basically had to kick her out of here because she was just running amok, just wanted to dig everything up and all that sort of stuff, and just seeing everything starting to grow is really exciting for Emily at the moment. So again, you know, there's those positive experiences that we're seeing, and which really they're priceless. So that's the value that we're seeing right now. Alright guys, so if you're interested to see what we have going on, look out for the upcoming videos, better yet subscribe and hit that notification bell, and we'll see you in the next one.
Good job. What are we? Oh, my head back. She can smack me in the head.
Go, go, go. Back to Papa. And Papa. What, Mom? Please see my shovel.
Behind you.
Oh. Ah. Where's the ball? There.
Alright, careful.
Hello everyone. Hello everyone. We have
You have to make that neighbor's nail, so I need to put it on.
okay.
You're so welcome by.
So in our previous episodes